And he folds.
Back to Doyle.
I don't think you got that play in you, Abe, so go ahead.
Doyle folds. Abe wins.
Hey, run that one.
He wants to rabbit hunt.
Jason wants to see if he would have gotten there.
Are we doing rabbit hunting or no?
Yeah. You show the last one.
Nope.
Oh, my God.
But Doyle would have made 2 pair.
Queen. Still didn't beat Jack 9.
Queen 10.
I don't think he hit that.
Abe Mosseri. Bet, bet, raise, raise, bet, bet.
Bet, 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 bet.
That last card would have just totally destroyed me if he had it.
Doyle, Abe did. You dodged a bullet to remain the leader of the big game. More after this. Welcome back to the big game in Las Vegas. Alongside Joe Stapleton, I'm Chris Rose, and let's take a quick look at the leaderboard, where the big papa, Doyle Brunson, is still raising the roof. At the other end is Jason Calacanis, down almost 100 grand.
And Chris, our loose cannon, Will Davis, has once again dropped below even, but not by too much.
Don't try to run me over, buddy.
Tell you one thing, you'd have doubled if you'd have just called it. If you had a hand.
Doyle would have rivered 2 pair in the last hand. Abe had a straight.
Action folds around to the loose cannon. Ace queen. Raises to 1,200.
I always have a hand, Doyle.
Abe calls.
The question is, was it a good hand?
You had a piece of a hand, I know that.
Jason folds and Daniel calls.
Abe and Daniel looking to play a pot with our loose cannon.
7 trade deuce. Goes check, check. Mosseri, top pair, bets 2,500.
Daniel's got nothing.
Fold.
That doesn't stop him from raising to 6,500, and Will folds.
He knows on this flop, if Abe's got a pair, his hand probably isn't very strong.
Abe calls.
But Abe knows that Daniel knows that too.
9 of diamonds on the turn, giving Daniel top pair.
Daniel bluffs the flop, catches top pair on the turn. Must be nice.
The hard check.
It's an interesting check by Daniel now that he has a hand. Not really sure what he's up to.
Abe bets 10,000.
You might have expected Daniel to bet top pair. Now he's faced with a bet of 10,000. You can tell he doesn't love his hand.
I don't know why he banged the table so hard. There's a call. Off to the river card, the ace of clubs. Check, check.
Got a 9.
What an evil laugh.
I was trying to run over Abe Mosseri. That's insane. That's I do think that's funny. You don't think it's funny? Kind of, a little bit? Somewhat humorous? He'll think it's funny later.
No, I won't.
Why did you check it before?
Well, I figured he'd bet it.
You did.
He did.
I did.
And then I was scared. I don't know. I went from like, okay, I'll bluff him to, I got a pair now. What do I do?
All right, well, that explains my confusion. Even Daniel didn't know what he was up to.
Hand 84 out of 150. David Williams gets rid of the Brunson. The loose cannon, Will Davis, folds as well. Abe Mosseri's out. Pocket 7s for Jason Calacanis. Raised to 1,200. Daniel, 8-6 suited. Calls. And Doyle's going to get a look at the flop as well. Four-five tray, 2 diamonds.
Daniel's got 2 overcards, a gut shot, and flush draws. I'd expect a semi-bluff here, try to build a pot.
And there it is, leads out 2,500. Doyle folds. Calacanis calls.
Got a little some of that.
Jason's got an overpair, but a set would be very bad for him.
Well, there it is. A 7 on the turn, giving Negreanu a straight and Calacanis a set.
Calacanis is in a very bad spot. Daniel has the nuts. And a redraw for diamonds.
Daniel bets 7,000. Calacanis quickly calls.
Daniel's hoping at this point Calacanis has got just a 6. That way they can get all the money on the river. However, we know Jason's got a set.
The river card is the 4 of hearts, giving Calacanis a full house.
A disaster for Daniel.
Daniel bets 20 grand.
Raise.
Daniel's thrown out a value bet. He doesn't know that he's been outdrawn. Although this raise may be an indication.
To 55,000.
This is reminiscent of a typical hand for Daniel Negreanu. Let's have the nuts with a redraw and see what happens. Let's pair the board, yeah. God, really? No, gotta be kidding me.
Guess that means you don't have the Jack 9 this time.
No, I had the nuts with a redraw. What'd you make it? How much?
35 more. Only 35 more.
Only 35 more. Why?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
What did you have? Like, you don't have a set, right? Because you would have raised me.
Yeah, I would have raised the other set. I could have flopped a straight.
Could have flopped straight. Okay, I can beat that. Whew.
I could be on a flush draw. Could be busted.
Yeah, that's true too. 4s and 5s. No, I think you raised
I could
me.
have quads.
Yeah, you could have that too.
I could have aces and just be overplaying them.
I was gonna fold for sure, and now I'm thinking about calling you. So you're doing a good job if that's what you want.
Now I'm gonna be quiet and pretend that's not what I want.
Would you raise me with a 6? No. It's just so sick how these hands always come out like this. Unbelievable.
6-8 of clubs?
Diamonds. 35 more. You insta-raised me.
Daniel's trying to recreate the hand in his head. A lot of inexperienced players don't have it in them to make this raise with just a 6, let alone something worse, which is all Daniel can beat at this point.
Huh. Let me see, what do you got left? You really did talk me into calling you, I think.
Now I say nothing.
What?
Now I say nothing.
Now you say nothing? God, I was gonna just throw it away.
It's only 3 chips.
Yeah, that's true. Why did you not raise me on the flop?
You can afford it.
Why didn't you raise me on the flop?
I'm a donkey. I don't know how to play this game. I'm only up to chapter 8. Did you see me shove my whole stack over to him with just kings?
Just kings, I did see you do that.
Pretty obvious he had me beat. Could have been 2 pair or anything.
Huh?
You said he had me beat. It was obvious.
I'm confusing myself. I should shut up.
Are you saying you got out-talked? I can't believe it.
Big time, yeah, I'm confused.
Daniel Negreanu got out-talked.
Yeah, well, we don't know yet. I still might make the right decision. It's 50-50.
Still amazed he said you should shut up.
Doyle's about to call a flop.
Yeah, TV time, yeah.
Don't worry about it. It's costing about $15,000 an hour. Actually, I think that my raise costs less than the amount of time it takes.
I'm having a hard time putting you on a hand.
Yeah, that's the problem with new players, especially bad ones.
You talked me out of 35 dimes. This is so sick.